Okay, everybody. I'm sorry that I had to do that. It got all messed up right here, and I didn't know how to get it straightened out. It's this is the craziest thing I ever seen. I just got to figure out how to send a link to people, and we will try to do that like that. I don't know if that worked out right or not, but evidently. I'm trying to. I just don't know how to send a link to nobody yet. If any of y'all know how to uh, send the links, we will go from there and try to figure it out that way. I don't know how to do all that. Ain't no telling what I got going on now. Well, I just want to come on here and talk about the battleship. We will be going this weekend, and we are doing a lot of videos down there this time. I know Matt is supposed to be going live, and he's going to have it ventured out to all of us or something like that, way I understood it. So you can get to see different parts of the ship at the same time. And I wish I know how to send a link so I have somebody to come up. I don't know what to mash. So any of y'all, I sent out a couple things. If I only know how to send a link. If any of y'all knows how to do it, put it in the chat so I can figure it out where to go to. But yeah, we're going to the battleship, and we got 5 or 6 different groups going, 7 groups, something like that. And we will be doing it all night long. I know Matt said he's going to do a 4-hour, starting at 10 o'clock, do a 4-hour investigation. And I don't know what all he has in store. We're going to do a walkthrough around about 5 or 6 o'clock that evening and do a live that so everybody can see the battleship and comment where they want him to do his long thing at. And it's going to be pretty wild. I mean, it's just craziest thing. Never would have thought that it's going to be like this. We also going to be there till about, I think it's like 7 or 7:30 the next morning, because I believe they opened up at 8 down there. I hope it's not raining. I hope we have pretty good weather, because the parking lot does flood every now and then when they get a good little rain. It's sitting right on Cape Fear River. It's pretty big. It's got alligators around it and everything. That's what I was told. I personally hadn't seen one, but I kind of want to see one. And I just wanted to get on here and tell everybody about our trip we're getting ready to have, and a few other investigations that we got coming up here in the next few months. We're going to go back to the farm up next to where I live and do that farm again, since we got rained out the other night. We couldn't go inside the building. The building ain't, the house thing, it's not safe to go in. We do everything from outside of it, but we still getting a lot of activity around the well. There in the front of the house, there's people being killed there, and they have been a few other people's that has died there, like little babies. Uh, then I think they said there's an Indian burial ground off behind the farm there, so they said they've seen some stuff going on and a lot of other stuff that's happening. And the way they talk, they've been wanting us to come up there for a while. They didn't know anything until my friend told them about us, and they was excited for us to come up there. Now we're gonna try to go up there and get a little more answers for the family that owns the farm there now. And We're going to also do replace what they call the door. That's a big deal for us too, because I think it has to do something tied in with the Indians, where they talk. It said there is carvings on the wall, and so I think that we also will be going do a few other things that run the area. We got a couple other graveyards up there, and we got, matter of fact, I think we got 3 graveyards. I'm not sure yet on one of them. And next month, April 23rd, we're going to be going to the clinic that I've talked about quite a bit. It's a real good little place. It's a small place, so I ain't going to take a lot of people this time. Just probably 6 or 7 of us. I might take a special guest with us. Matter of fact, I think he said he did want to go, so I'll leave that for y'all. Have it be a mystery to y'all. It will be live on Facebook because I can't go live with my phone there on YouTube, so it will be Facebook Live. And we're gonna go back to the graveyard where my mom's buried at, the Lawson and the Sawyer's graveyard. We're gonna go there. I can't remember if it's in April. Maybe the same night as we do the tribute clinic, but it might be that might be a day investigation. Then I think I'm gonna try to see if I can't get a special guest on that venture too, because I have a couple people wants to go up there, and also too that we have another investigation on a little stretch of road over in another county beside of us that has a road that they have found bodies on from the 70s and the 80s, and they was all tied up. They wasn't something wrong in that area back in the day, and they found, I don't know, quite a bit of bodies laying on the road down in the woods and stuff. So we're gonna go try and investigate that. That's gonna be kind of crazy. We also gonna go back to John Martin's grave again, the Rock House. We're gonna go there, and we'll probably try to go do the other things, such as um, the little Civil War house again. We're gonna try to do that. We got a few other places that we're working on, like such as the um, I can't remember the name of that one place that we are wanting to go. Octagon Mansion. We're gonna try to go to that. That's the other place I was thinking about. They have it's a Civil War museum. I don't know who these people are. I don't know anybody. I ain't gonna keep them on here because if I don't know you, I just don't want to cause any problems to anybody. I'm just trying to do what I want to do on YouTube or Facebook. I I just don't want to have any trouble with anybody. This is supposed to be just for fun. Me and my dad started this little group, and we're actually going to keep doing our little group. I ain't letting nobody take our channel down. I ain't letting nobody messing up our paranormal group. This is the thing that me and my dad started, want to have something to do together. And it ain't no sense somebody trying to mess that up. If you don't like it, don't stop by. Don't show up. It's that simple. So that's I don't know what else to do about any of that. So if anybody wants to comment on anything, just let me know, and I will try to answer your questions best I know how. I think I got it figured out how I can make somebody as my moderator. And I just had got on live about, I guess it was about I don't know. It says I've been on for 18 minutes, so it's got to be around about a little after 9 o'clock. I started one stream and it got messed up, and I couldn't see the chats. And it said something about it was for kids, which anybody can watch it. None of my videos is going to be negative to anything or anybody. This is pretty wild, and I get to do this. This is my opportunity to have fun. I do this on my days off. I just didn't know how to get this stuff started earlier, so I won't try to get it around about 7 o'clock. But it never did. It never works out because I keep forgetting what buttons to mash and this and that and everything to get come on live. Yeah, I don't know how to copy the link to send it over here. I appreciate the ones that had stopped by and looked. I ain't got no dislikes yet. I got one thumbs up, look like. Yeah, it says I started 20 minutes ago. That does sound about right. It was about 9 o'clock when I got started, a little after 9. That right there is the link. But I don't know if that's the one. No, that ain't the one. Maybe that we'll have somebody pop in here in a second in the chat. So I sent out a few things to messages to tell people when I was in live on YouTube. I don't know if they'll see it or not. I like to have at least a couple people staying in here for a little bit. We got one person in. 2 people. That's cool. If you don't mind, yeah, give me some thumbs up and share it out, comment, and like it. It's all in fun. I just wanted to talk to people and tell them about our trip that we're getting ready to have. This paranormal stuff has gone a long ways over the years, and I'm glad to be a part of it. No longer I've been in it for about 2.5, 3 years, somewhere in that area. And we also, me and my dad started doing it at the same time, so we're actually doing it as a father and son program. I just want to spend a lot of time with him, as much as possible. Then it wouldn't be able to be possible if I didn't have all the support of my wife and my dad and my cousin and my aunt, and then everybody else that I met down the road. And in the P3 program, it's just all crazy. You asked me 10 years ago what I'd be doing now. I couldn't tell you if I was going to be in a paranormal business or not. This is just one thing that it just come on to us all of a sudden, and we wanted to do it. And now I'm learning in the process every little ins and outs about this stuff. I'm glad. JP, I don't know. I can't remember who that is or not. 1996. I wish I know how to show you a comment up on the screen. Hey, if you don't mind, Shasta, hey, I found you. Hey, I'm gonna make you as one of my moderators. I do know how to do that. And if you type one more time, see if it will see if your name turn in blue, Shasta. If it does, that means you're a moderator of the channel. You know something, right? I think I made you a moderator, Shasta, if you still in here. I'm just trying to learn how to work his YouTube live out. You'll get it figured out. I know it'll take a while. Yeah, you're a moderator. That's it. Now I got that part figured out. Sign into YouTube for some reason. Oh, I know. It took me an hour just to try to get on live for this thing. Just don't let good trip for you go to Wilmington. Yeah, I can't wait to go down. We're leaving actually tomorrow. Yeah, I do fish, but I just don't really care much fishing in the ocean. I fished in the ocean one time, went down there with the church, and I caught one little fish about like this, and I said, forget it. I went back to our hotel room and stayed, and everybody else went fishing. Yeah, I'm excited for the battleship too. It was I'm kind of nervous too, also in the process, because I don't know what they might think of me. They might think I'm crazy and this and that. But I am excited, and I talked to Matt. Let's see. Actually, I talked to him last night, and he was telling me some things that he's got planned, and he wants to get with me and you, Shasta, and probably Daddy, and we'll go out to eat, and your mama, I guess, and we'll go out to eat, and then we'll talk over everything. If you have StreamYard, you can bring people up on the panel, and then you can make the name pop up for your screen. Yeah, I tried to sign on with the StreamYard, but it wouldn't ever let me do it, so I had to go in and got Chrome, and I got it that way. It's all good. I took my oldest son out deep sea fishing on a charter with about 50 other men. All I caught was everybody else's line. Yeah, We didn't go out on the boat. We just went out on the pier and fished to bring back for church for the all the men in the church went down. Yeah, it's not for me. I'd rather just go to a little pond, farm pond around here and fish, throw them back and catch them again later. But I do want to go wicked tuna fishing. I do want to go do that one time. Yeah, we're gonna, like I say though, we're gonna have a good trip. I'll probably be the one driving all the way down while my wife sleeps because she'd be getting off work. And I know we're going to get down tomorrow, probably around 1 o'clock. I guess that's about what time we'll reach down there to get our room and sit down and rest and probably take a nap before we get up and go to the beach and stuff. I caught 2 fish, but seen bigger fish at the pet store. I had to toss them back. Yeah, I like sitting and watch everybody else fish. That was the funnest thing I've had. They was catching them little stingray things and little flatfish. They was catching all of those, and I think one boy, he caught a little baby shark. Well, I wouldn't call it a baby shark, but he caught a shark, and they kept it, and they don't have to be like so many inches long before you can keep it. And he caught one, and they cleaned it, and I think that's one of the fishes that we eat when we come back to church. They was catching them little stingray fish things, 4 or 5 at a time. Ram off the pier. Yeah, I think somebody caught a crab down there one time, and it wasn't that big for them to keep, so they had to throw it back. So how is the video on y'all's end? Does it look good? Is it clear? Do y'all have any lag time or anything? Ain't that wrong, fishing pond? No, we yeah, we're gonna meet Matt before we go to the ship. When are we meeting? I think he's coming down on Thursday, and he's gonna call me. Well, not message me, but Facebook chat with me, and I think he said that we're gonna go out and get something to eat and something other, or just go get a drink or something, and sit down and go over to a game plan, what we're gonna do for the battleship, what we're gonna set up, and my life has gotten manager Jonathan or nobody can keep the sharp founder. You can keep no more. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's what they called them when we went down there. I just call them little stingrays. But yeah, we supposed to get up with him after he takes him a nap and everything. He said he'll be tired. He's got to drive all the way from Pennsylvania, so that's pretty good little ride. Yeah, I throw all ours back. The little crabs. I ain't keeping them things. Neither them things ugly looking. The only thing I eat out of the sea is flounder. Yeah, I think it's doing pretty good over here. It just said I've done gone 37 minutes in, so I think we're doing pretty good. Just gotta get a few more people on here, and so I can. I think I've done pretty good. I got two people in so far, and I had somebody come in that I didn't know had a weird name, looked like a Saudi Arabian guy. What it looked like, but I didn't want none of them people in here. I don't want nobody in this thing except for we are coming down on Thursday also, but it will be around 5 or 6 before we get there. Yeah, that's probably about what time we'll get up on it because we're gonna go to the beach on Thursday. My brother John has he used to tell me about a lot of stuff about Mount Airy where there are you are a lot of fish and ponds and everything is up there and a lots of deer. Oh yeah, there's a lot of wildlife up around this area. You can't even go outside of my house without listening to deers in the backyard hollering around, snorting and running off. And we overrun with polecats. That's skunks. If people don't know what that polecat is, no, my sound's on. I have three deers that lay at my back window every evening. Yeah, we got a. It says my sound's all the way up. Yeah, we try to get people come up here and hunt. We got one of my buddies that I work with. He comes up here and hunts my house. He's also the one that got me these uh, investigations that I'm doing at the farmhouse and the door and all that. And next time I come on live, I'll probably go on live on Facebook, and that will be probably late Wednesday night, tomorrow night. Yeah, we're overrun with animals here. We got stray dogs, we got coyotes, we got cows up there in the front yard. We got deer, skunks, squirrels, rabbits, field mice. I think there's been coons been seen down on the creek bank. Uh, we got it all. Yeah, Lord, there is a long ways to drive. Yeah, you can't keep that no more wildlife. They got that fixed now, or nobody can keep a slaughter. Yeah, we only caught them little bitty fish, like I don't know what you call those fish in the ocean. But wildlife, I don't keep them. They just come up through here. I have some crazy old cow that keeps dragging my tray. Crows keep dragging my trash bag apart and trash out of the trailer all over the yard. Yeah, I believe I have to get out there and get them. No, we don't. Like I said, we don't keep none of wildlife. As their gun goes as they please. We don't fence them in. We don't do nothing. All we got is cows, and they're not ours. They're our neighbors, but they're just in their front yard. Had a BB gun, but I can't shoot worth it. Yeah, I got a call if I can find it. It scares them away. If I find it, I'll bring it and give it to you. Let you use it. You just mash a button, go outside, mash the button, and you'll get rid of them. It's like a little. It's a sound that they don't like to hear, and they'll get rid of the crows for you. If I can find it, you're more welcome to use it. I might know where it's at. Matter of fact, it might be down there in my cabinet, so I will look for it in a little while. Now, if I forget it, I'll bring it to you. It works now. Your sound. Yeah, I don't know what going on. Yeah, I'm doing this and I'm watching the live on my phone, and it's like a minute and a half, 2 minutes lag time. I might uh, start me another channel and just do like baseball card videos and get into the baseball card community. I think that will be cool because I'm do collect baseball cards. I'm a big collector, and I've got a lot of friends on Facebook and YouTube that does their own baseball card videos, and I feel like the ones that subscribe to my channel here, they they might not like it. They just subscribe to me just because they're my friends, but I want to do something for them, so I might try to do another uh, channel just for baseball cards and other collections and stuff like that. It'd be pretty cool. So, how many people we have coming in to the evening this Friday event this Friday? Sorry about my reading, y'all. I get carried away reading. Uh, Everybody is coming. I did hear from Mason a while ago, and he said he is coming. I hadn't heard anything about from Brandon yet, so I don't know if he's still coming or not. I will find out more about that on I'll find out more about that on Thursday, I guess, when I talk to Matt. Because don't, I'm gonna put my wife in that spot and put her on the ship, and I ain't gonna take her back off of it again because I gotta live with her. Yeah, that's right, Brendan Crody. He's a paranormal in the funhouse. He's the one that does a thing on Paraflix, and Matt told me he was coming, and he said he didn't know if he's gonna get to come or not. Mason is coming. Austin is coming. I just got off the phone with him about 45 minutes ago before I got on here. And this is my little kitty cat I got my wife for Christmas. And she's into everything. And she's mean and wild and wide open. They say salt air is good for you. Yeah, I can't wait to go. I had fun last time when I took Daddy to the beach. Me and him got out there in the water, and he had a good time. See, she won't leave me alone. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. She'll be back up here in a minute. Just wait. Give her about 3 minutes. She'll be back up here. We'll be doing this all the rest of the night until she gets tired, and normally she don't get tired. But we will, like I said, though, we will be going live. The way I took it, Matt said that we got a couple people that's going to stay behind and use us as I think he said me and you, Shasta, was supposed to be on backstage for a while and talk to us about everything. That cat's is crazy. Go out there with a scatter gun and get them young black crows. Yeah, I think around here there's a certain time that you can shoot crows. Here in the county part where I live in, I'm not real sure. I hadn't done any kind of hunting or anything, and I guess since the day I got married in 2014, that was the last time I hunted. I don't I don't do much hunting no more. No way. I love to fish, but I me and my dad we go carp fishing every now and then, and every deer season I go hunting right here behind a house in the woods. Yeah, when I was living at home, I used to hunt every time I got a chance. I'll go out in the woods down behind the house and get on the four wheeler and go down there, park my four wheeler and walk about another half a mile or two away, climb up in the tree stand. Them was good old days. Now I can't hold out at going hunting anymore. I don't like the cold that much anymore. I better get off here. I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning. I'll talk with you tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I appreciate it. You stopping by. I ain't gonna be on here much long, no way. If I can be in here for about an hour and a half at least, maybe we can get people to jump in. Get on here. Yep. Is anybody else out there in YouTube land want to say hey? Stop by and tell us about your paranormal experience. That's what this channel here is based off of, paranormal. I'm getting a little sleepy myself. But yeah, this is pretty fun. I like this. Like I said, though, I'm gonna try to start another channel later and just do nothing but my baseball card videos. Cause I got a bunch of cards and I like to share it with my friends and give them some kind of content too. Cause I got a lot of friends here on YouTube that's deals with baseball cards and they have their own channels. I'm friends with a guy in Washington State, uh, Arizona. There's another couple places. And there's one here in North Carolina that's on YouTube that I talk to once in a while. I think that we had pretty good. We had up to 2 people in here tonight. I mean, that was awesome. Let's see if I can find somebody else here right quick to send a link to. It is if they still up. I don't know if they're still up or not. We got Kat, and she's wide open. They going to be like that. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. I ain't gonna be on here much longer. I just really want to check and see if I can get on here and figure out how I get the chats come up, and I done figure out now how to make a moderator. So this thing's crazy as all get out. So do you have a have you ever had a paranormal experience, man? JP 1996. I'm gonna try to take my computer with me to the battleship this time. I'm gonna take both computers. One of them is an old one. I just got it just for notes and stuff like that. It's not hooked up to Wi-Fi. It's just my carry around notebook. Then we just had bought this laptop, so this is one that's hooked up to Wi-Fi, and this is one that I'm streaming on right now, the new one. I don't know if I had to rebuild it if I want to do the live streams and edit the videos and stuff, which I don't even edit none of my videos. I don't know how to do it, and I'm too tight to buy the software to do it. But one day I will. Well, I'm gonna guess I'll go ahead and call it quits. I appreciate you stopping by, talking to me. And I appreciate my cousins swinging by here and talking to me. It's always great to see her. I mean, I don't ever get to see her much, except when we do investigations. I talk to her once in a while. Most times she's busy and she can't talk long, and I just have fun. And when I do get to talk to her, I do have a lot of fun talking to her. She makes you laugh, and she ain't got a bit of sense. She is one of my inspirations that for me starting this group. crossover group. Her and her mom, they got me started in it. At one Christmas, they gave me a digital recorder, one of their older ones, and a K2 meter. That's what I'd used for 6 or 7 months. That's all I had to investigate with. And then I got myself a couple radios and I got a couple flashlights for me and my dad. Then we did that for a long time. Then my dad bought a DVR system for us to use. And we used that for 3 or 4 months till we got uh before he got him a K2 and a recorder. Then we bought a few cameras and they wasn't hitting on a whole lot like still picture cameras, digital cameras. We couldn't ever get them to work out right. So we waited and waited and then we bought our little handheld cameras with a night vision on them. We do videos now and that's what I've been working on is that. I hadn't never streamed with it because I don't think you can go live with it or nothing like that. You probably could, but I just take the card out of it and put it in the computer and check it out that way. And I did buy a card reader that you can put it in there and put headphones on and you can watch videos like that if you wanted to. The last one, I'm gonna try to figure out how I can get it off of the card onto my computer so I can download it because I got some orbs that night. We went to the Civil War house down here right next where I live at. We got I've got like 4 or 5 orbs on there, and we got somebody screaming. And this was like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, so it shouldn't be nobody out screaming like that. Not what I heard on my camera. I still play it back a couple of times and just to listen to it. But yeah, I'm glad that this thing figured out. My next thing now is put the links up here and people's channels and stuff like that, where they can go subscribe to the other channels. Mm. If I can get my dad get him figured out how to chat on his YouTube, and he can get into it, he can watch it and everything. But is trying to teach him how to get into the chat and the live chats like this right here is another thing. It'd be cool to have all the members as the moderators in this channel. That'd be awesome. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here and get ready for bed. I'm gonna pack a little bit more stuff. I think I got all my equipment packed. I still got some things over at Daddy's, our DVR system, and get his stuff. So we got quite a bit of equipment, and then we got to pack all our clothes in the morning in the car. We got to take our cooler so our drinks get cold. Get down there and unload all that, and then we'll go to the store and get some food. So tomorrow, it's going to probably be a really big day. I'm going to go ahead and jump down why I want to go to work early. All right. Now, like I said, I'm gonna get off here, and I appreciate everybody stopping in, chatting with me. I'm glad we got 2 people showed up. That was awesome, and maybe we'll do another live when I get to the beach. Might go live that night. On Thursday night, we'll do a live thing, and then Friday, I might do another live for Facebook for all my Facebook friends to see what we're getting ready to go do. I'm going to try to film the whole battleship outside. I might do a walkthrough. I don't know. I might just wait and when me and Matt and a couple other people do the walkthrough with the guide and everything. So I hope I see all y'all there. This is a big deal for us, for my group. It's a big deal for me and my dad to meet new people outside of the state of North Carolina, which it is coming to that because I'm planning to go, say, Tennessee, Ohio. I want to go to Gettysburg. So we got some big places that we're going to try to do here for long. Next 2 months right here is going to be booked up on my days off. On the weekends I don't work. We're going to be investigating. We're going to be putting up some videos on YouTube. I ain't done that in a while. It takes too long to upload them, but I want to start back uploading some videos. I might try to do a couple live videos with my dad on here so everybody gets to see in person and gets to ask him questions. And he don't know that yet, but I'm gonna try to sneak it in there on him and let him answer people's questions about him, and then let him shine some. They'll tickle him to death to people recognize him a little bit. He is a military veteran. He was in the service during the Vietnam War, but he was stationed in Germany. If he hadn't signed up for a that position go, he would have been in the war. He was like a engineer, something or starting out. And then he had then he was doing all kinds of demolition stuff when he was in the service. Then he didn't want to do that no more, so he got into a tank outfit. I don't know what that was, but he did that for a while. Then he got signed up for something else, and he done. I forget what all he done. He can tell you more about it than I could. But he is a veteran. There's a lot of people says he's not, but he is. You don't have to go fight to be a veteran. You just go one day, come out, you're a veteran. I love all the veterans. I appreciate all the ones that have served, is serving, and people that's coming up to serve in the future. That's just my opinion. I appreciate every one of them. I'd like to try to go do it, but I couldn't. My health problems kept me out, so I still share their glory with them. I love listening to their stories that they tell us. And being on this battleship is special. It's very, very special. And and Matt, he is a veteran from the Navy, so that's going to be extra special. So, all right, I'll see y'all later, and I appreciate you stopping by, and talk to y'all later.